All right, so I am at the end of the stream today, and I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to start doing this at the end, and I'll record it, I'll edit it a little bit because I'm sure I'm going to mess up in some of my points, and then I'll put it up on the good old YouTube, which you can find the link for in the About section on the page under website. It'll give a link to all of my socials. And this is kind of like a first of many, I hope. I I'm trying to get better at talking, so and getting my thoughts out and my point across. So I figured this will be a really good way to help do that. So that way, this will make the streams a little bit more entertaining. It'll make me a little bit more entertaining, and you can find out a little bit about me. I can find out a little bit about you guys, and yeah. So definitely, if you have any topics that you would like me to talk about or speak on, leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, know the bell, touch the bell, ring the bell, whatever it is. Make sure you do it for me because it helps me out, and it'll help you out by letting you know when I upload, when I go live, whatever. Whatever the thing is on the platform, do it. Okay? So, let me unlock this again. Crap. Messed up. I'll just do that. All right. So, I think I'm going to title this Don't Quit. I have this app on my phone that was brought to my attention by my bus monitor, and I was kind of like, well, what is it? And she says it's like motivational quotes and stuff like that, and it does it like every day for you, or like it gives you a choice that you can make like every day of like which quotes you want. And there's always a bunch of good ones, but you know you got to pick one. There's always that one that you got to pick. So I chose this one today. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. It doesn't say who said it or whatever. It just says anonymous. But I'll read that again. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And I wanted to talk about this today. It was kind of interesting that in Genshin Impact, the little quest that we kind of finished up on the stream, it also kind of resonated with this a little bit as well. I feel like I'm doing too much, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that do too much for what they want to do. And when they're doing that, they lose sight of why they started doing something in the first place. Like somebody that started streaming, someone that started a podcast, someone that's started a sport, someone that started something. Like you started something, and either it was getting too hard for you, or it wasn't like putting out. You weren't getting that special thing that you thought you were going to get out of it, and you put your time, your blood, your sweat, your tears in it, and it just doesn't work out. And so you end up quitting instead of finding a solution to fix whatever it is. There's always something that you can do to fix something, and don't quit. Like I literally almost quit doing this only because like I thought I was going to get more traction than I did. But then the more I look into the whole streaming thing, it's like you've got to get out there. You got to try to get connected with people. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. You got to be on the social media and stuff. Like it's literally like my second job that I don't get paid for. And right now, like the feeling that I get even just getting close to being paid is just you guys coming in, commenting, sharing, subscribing, doing whatever. That's almost like the equivalent of me getting paid, because that means that I'm doing something that that like really resonates with you, or you like the gameplay, you like the game, or you just like me as a person, like with the personality that I don't quite have yet. But I'm trying to find that personality. It's really hard to try to talk when there's like no one there. And so I've been trying to like figure out like different talking points and stuff like that, like I'm doing right now. This is gonna be, I guess, I don't even really know what to call it for right now. Like I wanted to try to do this before, and I wanted to call this podcast The Chatting Gamer. And I'm gonna talk about gaming, music, uh, sports, anything. Well, not just anything. Like I want to try to stay away from like politics and all of that stuff, because that just gets way too nasty. People don't like the way that other people view things, and it's just something I don't want to be a part of. And I mean, everyone's going to be entitled to their own opinion. That's great, but I want to be able to talk about stuff that, one, I'm interested in, and two, hopefully you guys will be interested in. Oh, and I also forgot like movies and TV shows. Who can't forget that? I mean, you got like really cool TV shows out right now. You've got like The Mandalorian, Peacemaker, The Book of Boba Fett, um, uh, a show that my dad actually turned us onto, Mountain Monsters. I love that show. They go out and they hunt for like the cryptid monsters like Bigfoots and like crazy like big werewolves or whatever. Some of the stuff's pretty interesting. It's really interesting if you guys get a chance to watch it. But like there's just so much stuff that interests me and that I would like to talk about, that yeah, I forgot. The only thing I don't like about this app on my phone is that when it goes off, like there's no like turning the music off. Like you have to unlock the phone and whatever. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. So the title of this is going to be Don't Quit. And that's exactly what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to quit. I might scale back my streaming a little bit so I can pump out a little bit more content. And I think that's what I might have to do, because I feel like I've put all of my focus into streaming, that I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot like how this whole thing started. And with me, it was just trying to pump out some content. I played Uncharted, I played BioShock, I played a little bit of God of War. I'll probably be putting some God of War of the PC gameplay up once I can figure out if I can even record with the game, because it's been an issue with me streaming, so I don't know. But anyways, like there for a little bit, I was pumping out content left and right, but it just wasn't getting any traction. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just try streaming. And so I gave up the content part of it. And so now I feel like I'm spending too much time on one thing and I'm neglecting other stuff. And like you can't quit. Like you can't quit. You've got to keep going, whatever it is. If you're fighting an addiction, don't quit trying to stop. Like, I know there's a bunch of people out there that, they have all kinds of addictions like alcoholism, drug abuse, stuff like that. And they want to get clean and they want to stop drinking, but they always get roped back into something, or they start it and they're like, oh, it's too hard. I'm just going to go back to whatever. And bad stuff ends up happening. You can't quit. You got to keep going. And a shout out to everybody who hasn't quit doing whatever it is that they've got going on for their life. And yeah, that quote doesn't really go with what just happened right now. Sorry. My mind runs like a mile a minute. I do apologize. Well, where's that? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so again, the quote is, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And I know I probably got like way off topic of like what I really wanted to talk about, but that's that's me. I get off topic. I can't stay on it. I do a lot of tangents, and even if I wrote a script out, I wouldn't be able to follow my own damn script. So it's all done ad lib. Whatever comes to mind, that's what comes to mind. And so uh I started doing this because the pandemic kind of hit, and I didn't have a job, and I was like, "Oh, I could do this streaming thing." Well, I looked at it as a money grab. You can't do it like that. You cannot go into streaming right off the bat thinking, "Oh, I'm going to make money off this." People have worked their butts off to make sure that their stream community content, all of it, not that it's like perfected, but like it's built up and it takes time. You can't be an overnight success. There are some exceptions, but that's far and few in between. And excuse me. So I came in with like the wrong intention, but as time kept going on, it's like, man, I really love doing this streaming thing. I really love making content. I really, really suck. I am horrible at it, but dude, I love it so much. And I think the the aspect of getting out there, putting yourself out there, one, that's really hard for someone to do in the first place. And I think that's what's really helping me kind of get out of my comfort zone and getting out of my shell a little bit is doing all of this. And like I can't quit. I can't quit. I've started this, and I'm gonna see it to as far as I can. Um it's like I have my thought, and then once I go to say it, it doesn't come out the right way. So I'm trying to be able to put it into words. It's just sometimes things are just hard to describe for me. So like I understand what I want to say, but here to here it loses its like track, and it's like, fuck, what are you talking about, bro? Like, are you like, what's going on? It's like, I don't know what's going on. But I think that would be enough rambling for me for right now. Yeah, I don't even know if this is going to get put on YouTube or anything. I think I do have to at least do like some sort of outline and kind of have like some talking points to kind of keep myself on track, because I went on so many tangents. But this was the first time for me doing this. Hopefully, I didn't take up too much of your time. And thank you so much for tuning in if you did. And yeah, that's all I kind of have for right now. And I hope you enjoy it.